Hello, and thanks for watching this short video on how the payroll works in the new QuickBooks Online. Essentially, it is Intuit Online Payroll. So if you're used to that, you'll be used to this, but rebranded for the new QuickBooks Online. And I've already turned it on. I'm in a sample company file. If you are a QBO user, the QuickBooks Online accountant, go into the sample company file. If you're not, just go Google QuickBooks Online Sample Company or Test Drive. And then you can actually turn the payroll on just by clicking Turn on Payroll. It's just a mock environment. And I'm going to go ahead and run some payroll. But first, let's look at the employee record. So here are my 3 employees, and I have one that's hourly and 2 are salary. Here's a little chart and graph, and I'll go ahead and drill in on Eloisa. And here are the employee details. You can see the pay they have there, Social Security, the rate, as well as a schedule. You can all set a lot of this up during the online payroll setup wizard. It's just basically 3 or 4 steps you go through for all of your employees. Just giving you an idea what the employee record looks like. There's the profile, a little bit of employment history, and I can also see any recent paychecks that I have paid Eloise. So let's take a look at that now. So here's the pay checklist, basically a report, and I'm going to show you the payroll reports in a second. And let's just drill down on the net pay. And then here's an example of a paycheck from the QuickBooks Online Payroll. So it's salary, shows that it was direct deposited into a particular account on the pay period, pay date, as well as employee taxes, deductions, and employer taxes. And let's go ahead and run a payroll. I'm going to click on this tab up here. And again, very similar to Intuit Online Payroll, because really it is. And at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and run payroll for Carrie and just hourly pay. And I'll put in 80 hours, but here would be OT or sick hours, vacation, and the total pay will show up at the far right. And then you go ahead and you preview the payroll first. Click on that. Now when you submit it, you can't go back and edit it. So it's important to check out the net pay. So I'm going to drill in on that right now. Here's a good example. The pay info, so the compensation, deductions, taxes, total pay, tax and deductions, and net pay. And vacation, I didn't put any, but here's what's available, and she has no sick currently available. So it'll track that as well. So I'm going to X out here, and let's go ahead and submit the payroll. Carrie. So the payroll's all set. I can go ahead and print it out, or if I had direct deposit turned on, then I could go ahead and submit that. You can put in the check number if you want, and then finish. You're pretty much done with payroll at this point. Go ahead and click on Finish Payroll. So one of the biggest questions we get regarding QuickBooks Online Payroll are the reports. So when you go to Reports and All Reports, you'll see Manage Payroll. You'll come here, and you can see the reports here. And these are from the timesheets, these time activities. But I have a payroll summary, which I'm going to run, payroll tax payments, payroll details, tax and wage summary, total payroll cost, paycheck list, vacation and sick leave, as well as employee directory, retirement plans, total pay, payroll deductions, workers' compensation, employee details. Let's go into the payroll summary at this point. And so here, based on your date range, looking at all employees, basically for the sample company file in QBO, I got 3 checks, right? Basically at the end of March. Okay, where you can drill in and see the paychecks as we've seen before, but by columns, total hours, tax withheld, deductions, etc. So we've gone through the list, just high level of the payroll reports that are available. We looked at a payroll summary. Let's go ahead and take a look at the payroll tax liability. And here's the tax liability report. Again, choose your date range here. I'm going to do the last payroll, but you can do last quarter or what have you, last year, this year. And for the different liabilities you have, the tax amount, tax paid, and tax owed. So real fundamental reports in QuickBooks Online Payroll. So if that was helpful, have a great day.